Hello guys, I'm in Bangkok. We are starting off our day one with me catching a train to explore some of the temples in Bangkok. I struggled a bit with the train system here since there were two types of trains, MRT and BTS, and each train has a different stop, so make sure you use Google Maps, otherwise you get lost like me. Important things first, I obviously had to fill up my stomach. I dropped by this small local restaurant called The Sixth for breakfast.
Recommended Thai fry.
Recommended dishes? I might just have pad Thai. Actually, I changed my mind. I might get the shrimp cake and the fried noodles. Sorry, is this pad see-ew?
Yeah.
Ah.
If
you don't know what pad see-ew is, it literally translates to stir-fried soy sauce noodles. Differently to pad Thai, which is made with tangy tamarind-based sauce, pad see-ew is made with soy sauce-based seasoning. So it is less tangy and less sweet than pad Thai. It is usually made with white type noodles, stir-fried vegetables and meat.
Local pad see-ew is different. Sorry, so much better.
This was delish. The noodles are perfectly cooked and so chewy. Now on to my next dish, which was a fried shrimp cake. As you take a bite into this, oh my god, you're greeted with a burst of flavor. The juicy succulent prawn in a crunchy golden shell. Definition of crunchy outside and juicy on the inside. After this scrumptious meal, I headed over to the Buddhist temple nearby. I think I went to about 3 of those, including the Grand Palace, Wat Pho and Wat Phra. Oh, yes, and this is the reclining Buddha, one of the famous tourist attractions in Bangkok. And just to warn you, you probably can't spend more than 3 hours here because it gets so hot and so humid.
Oh god, it's so hot. I need something to drink or something to cool down. Maybe I'll get a drink. It's so hot.
The name of the shop was Make Me Mango Cafe, and as you can imagine, they had a wide range of mango desserts, including drinks, bingsus, and mango sticky rice. I ended up getting a mango smoothie, which was exactly what I needed: sweet, icy, and creamy. Can't ever go wrong with mango flavor in Thailand. The mangoes here are a different kind.
It's like nothing really special. It's cooling. That's all I need.
Anyways, it's a great place to sit down and just cool down since it's very close to the major temples. Next, I'm heading over to another iconic temple, Wat Arun. Because it's on the opposite side from the other temples, you have to take a boat along the Khao Phraya River to get there. Out of the temples I visited, I can probably say this was my favorite one. I love the vibrant colors, the intricate designs. Apparently, each tile tells a story, like a tale of gods and demons, heroes and villains. So yeah, it's a very interesting place. For dinner, I went to Jodd Fair's market, which is a must-try night market in Bangkok that's open every day. My main reason to visit this market was to try this gigantic mountain of pork ribs called Leng Ssap. And yeah, that's right. Do you guys see the size of this? This was the medium size, but it was so big still. Leng Ssap is a mouth-watering Thai pork ribs infused in sour broth of chilies, lemongrass, garlic, and lime leaves. They give you a plastic glove and forks to literally dig in, which is probably not the best food to try on a date. The meat was tender, bursting with aroma, but when I tried the broth itself, it was way too sour for me. so I prefer to just dip the meat into the broth. The only downside of this dish that's really tricky to eat it. You have to use all your hand muscles, forks, and anything that you need. And yeah, you can tell that this takes a lot of effort and time. And strength. I had to get a drink on the side because it was getting spicier and spicier. I didn't know that green chilies could be like this spicy, so if you can't handle the spice, I probably would not recommend it.
Oh my god, that was like the spiciest thing I've ever had in my life. Oh my gosh, my lips are burning. I need something sweet to like cool my tongue down.
This market is the maze of stalls, so it is probably the perfect place to try a variety of street food here.
I'm gonna get an ice cream. Which one should I get?
Since I went to a lot of markets in Chiang Mai, I just got a mango ice cream for dessert, which has coconut flakes, peanuts, ice cream, and a cute coconut shell. I love when food has like different textures to it. This ice cream also has sticky rice inside, which surprisingly really went well with the ice cream.
I'm on the way to breakfast and I need to catch a bus there. I've never caught one before, so I'm like a bit scared. But we shall see.
Catching a public transport in a foreign country is so scary, but sometimes you just gotta do it. For buses in Bangkok, there's a person who manually collects the ticket. I actually don't know how they keep account of like who got on and who got off, but anyways, for breakfast on my second day, I went to another small local restaurant to try Khao Kha Moo. Khao means rice, Kha means leg, Moo means pork, which translates to pork leg with rice. And you can tell the meat looks juicy and super tender. This was 80 bahts altogether, which is like $3 in AUD, and that's ridiculous that you can get such good meal with this price. Also, to people who don't like coriander, I am so sorry, but you are missing out. I wasn't the biggest fan of the skin since it was really oily, but if you like collagenous stuff, you might like it. The next stop was Ikon Siam, which is the ultimate shopping and entertainment destination in Bangkok.
Guys, this shopping complex is beautiful.
When you step inside, it's sleek, modern architecture, and just the shopping center looks beautiful. I wanted to try this bingsu place called Pancha.
I really want to try their Thai bingsu, but that looks way too big for me. Oh, sad. Next time, you guys come here for me. I'm entering Siam, which is an indoor market, and it's aircon, so that's good. You don't have to sweat.
Just like the other markets, you can find your favorite Thai classics and regional specialties.
It's so cute here. It's like they made the market but made it indoor and aircon.
Whether you're craving spicy som tam, fragrant pad thai, or succulent grilled seafood, you'll just find it here under the aircon, which is so good because it's so hot outside. Apart from eating, it's also the shopper's paradise, so you can easily spend the whole day just eating, shopping, looking around the complex. Because I couldn't get the Thai bingsu downstairs, I went to another bingsu store inside the shopping center called After You.
They're really known for their mango bingsu, which is this one. So instead of the Thai milk tea bingsu, I'll try this one.
A few moments later.
Guys, I dropped my camera.
Yeah, guys, I dropped my camera here. I was so sad because it was only like second day in Bangkok, and I had so many days I had to film in Thailand, and also had a Vietnam trip after this trip.
This is pretty cool because inside the bingsu there's sticky rice.
Anyhow, I must say this bingsu was probably the best bingsu I had in my life.
Bingsu is like really good, but I'm so sad about my camera.
But I was just not in the right mood to show that through my face. So guys, don't get me wrong, this bingsu was so good. The bingsu comes with this mango sauce and this cream.
Also, I don't know what this cream is. It's not condensed milk, but it's sticky and very fluffy. It's sticky. I don't know what it is. It's like eating cloud. Like cream, it's sweet, creamy. Summary of my day was breaking my camera. I put a cab to the service center. And when I actually got there, I realized that my camera was not there. It was either in the taxi or inside the shopping center that I left it, because I think I freaked out and just like left it in one of the toilets. Yeah, so it turns out that I left it inside the shopping center, so I had to come back here all the way from the service center again to get my camera back. Turns out that I can't fix my camera anyway, so yeah. So it was a long day and I'm really sad. But I have a dinner planned at 5:30, so I'll chill here for a bit and then head to the restaurant.
Honestly, I was thinking whether I should stop filming in Bangkok and just get rid of all the clips that I'd filmed. But I realized that it's also part of my memories too. Dinner, I went to a restaurant that had an amazing view of Wat Arun. And do you guys remember? It's one of the temples that we visited yesterday. I was lucky and also fast enough to get the window seat, which had the best view overlooking the harbour, sunset, the Wat Arun temple, which lights up at night.
They give you appetizers. That's pineapple with, I don't know what that is, but you'll probably have them together. It's interesting. It's like a bit nutty. Got some shrimp paste.
I probably wasn't a fan of the appetizer, but at least I had this view, right? I can't really complain. I ordered a cocktail and 2 main dishes, green curry and red curry.
The waitress was like, "Are you coming here by yourself?" I guess. She gave me another plate, and I was like, "I don't need it because I came here by myself." That's okay. I got this coconut cream dish with chicken, and then this is red curry with duck.
I always wonder what the difference between the red and green curries were apart from their colors. Apparently, whilst green curry has a slightly citrusy taste with like a medium spiciness, the red curry tends to be slightly spicier and also has a richer and more complex flavor.
This is just red curry with duck. Bit oily for my liking, but duck itself is already oily, so having a lot of protein today. Duck, pork, and chicken.
Although I tried better curries elsewhere, I think it is a great place to visit because of this view, which is perfect for a date night or if you're just looking for a place with great ambience. This was my 3rd day in Bangkok, and today we are heading over to Dam Nuan Floating Market. I booked a group tour which includes a boat ride to the floating market. As you can tell from the name, floating markets, vendors sell small snacks, food on a boat. And if you want to buy something, you can simply ask to stop the boat and buy it.
We dropped by a market to have lunch. I don't know, what should I get?
My breakfast was mango sticky rice. As you order, they pour a scoop of coconut cream on the rice. At first, I was like, what? Having rice as a dessert? That's so weird. But until I actually tried it, I fell in love with this mango sticky rice.
It's so good.
I must say the level of hygiene of these markets are probably not ideal, but I guess it's inevitable.
I was so fine until I saw that thing in the cup. That's okay, it's too late. Surely I won't die.
After the floating market, we headed over to one of the Thailand's most extraordinary markets, the Maklong Railway Market. This market is no other market that you've ever seen. What makes it so special? Well, several times of the day, a train passes straight through the middle of the market. When the train chugs into the station, the vendors swiftly move their goods out of the railway, making a room for the train to pass through. The train inches its way through the narrow passage of the market. You can literally touch the train. If you buy a ticket, you can also board the train and experience being on the other side of the train, which I was lucky enough to sit at the front seat. In the afternoon, I headed over to Gourmet Market at Siam Paragon, which is a supermarket chain. You can find fresh fruits and a huge range of gifts and snacks to bring back home.
My tip is to get this tourist card from the customer service. It's a discount coupon. Get coconut chips. Apparently this is really good as well, so I might get one of this. I feel like those are gonna break though in the luggage. Should I buy them?
And no same packet.
Good. Might get dried mangoes as well. I'm not buying too much. You need tax refund? Yes, please. Passport. You can also get a tax refund.
For dinner, I went to Pier 21 on the top floor of Siam Paragon. It's basically a food court where you can charge a certain amount of money into the card and get food from the stalls that you want.
I made up my mind.
Once you say the number to the cashier, they give you food and you just simply tap the barcode on the card.
Yummy. Oh, sorry. Had to move. So the lady was like, there are 3 people here.
Because I was slightly getting sick of sweet cuisines, I just had to get something non-sweet and something simple but classic. So this is just beef soup with rice noodle, with some fish balls and pork.
It's like super cheap as well. I think this was like 45 baht, which is $2 in Australian dollars. People like order a few dishes because the portion is not like that big. not amazing, but it's like in the mid-range.
It is a great place to have a quick, like small meal. The highlight of the day was going to one of Bangkok's hottest Instagrammable spots, Tichu Ka Bar. Also, doesn't this LED tree look like the one from that movie Avatar? I was so happy to be here with amazing views, sipping on this cocktail, dancing to the music. If you're looking for a night out or simply just unwind with friends, here is the place to be. There's always an ending to good times, and sadly, this was my last day in Bangkok. For my last meal in Bangkok, I headed over to a local restaurant called Northeast near Lumpini Park.
Easy come and easy go.
Apparently the tom yum is for 3 or 4 people. So I couldn't order it. My tom yum.
Oh well, it is what it is. But guys, look at the size of this watermelon juice. It's almost a liter, guys. But this was probably the best watermelon juice I've had in my entire trip in Thailand. Cold, sweet heaven. Instead of Tom Yum Kung, I got Morning Glory with crispy pork, which was so crunchy on the outside and juicy goodness on the inside. Also, the seafood fried rice that had generous portion size. You probably know by now that I love prawns, and you can never go wrong with fried rice.
This prawn is so fresh. It's so good.
And the seafood was so flavorful, fresh and juicy. And yeah, you can definitely tell I demolished it. Nestled in the heart of Bangkok, Lumpini Park is a perfect place to get away from the chaos of Bangkok City.
They luckily gave me a takeaway cup for the leftover sandwich.
Away from the skyscrapers, motorbikes, and bustling streets, you'll find a sanctuary of serenity, a place to relax and recharge.
Bangkok was really good, except that I had some unfortunate events, some unexpected happenings. I learned that you can't always have happy moments when you're traveling, sad moments. Unfortunately, that is.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yep, unexpected happenings like this. I just forgot what I was gonna say. But overall, I really liked it. Really loved the food. But I want to come back here.